Hello, here I am Sakshi, and today we are going to talk about the conjunctions when, while, and thus. Now, these three conjunctions have the same sentence structure, hence, we will see all these three together. Yes, first, kids. First of all, we should understand here that we have two parts of statements. Whenever we want to use while, thus, when in our statement, there will be two parts of the statement. So one part is going to be Hauptsatz, another part is nebensatz. Now what is Hauptsatz? So Hauptsatz is nothing but one simple independent statement. When I say independent, that means ich komme heute nicht zum Unterricht. I'm not coming today for the lecture. If I just say this statement that I'm not coming today for the lecture, isn't it complete? Yes, it is complete. Hence, there is no requirement of anything further. But let's say I want to mention that warum, why I'm not coming for the lecture. So I will need the conjunction while over here. Why means because, and whenever somebody asks the question warum, can answer with the help of why. So here the statement is ich komme heute nicht zum Unterricht, weil ich krank bin. So Hauptsatz is the independent one, Nebensatz is the dependent one. And if you can see, Hauptsatz is as it is, just a normal statement. And now use comma when you want to connect these two. So this comma is important. Then in the nebensatz always you will find conjunction. So for while, when, thus, everything it is the same. Okay. And when you use these three, the verb which generally comes on position 2. For example, if this was a simple statement that I am ill, it should be ich bin krank. So the verb which was originally there on the second position, that verb comes at the end of the statement. Okay, so always remember whenever you use while, when, and thus, in your nebensatz, the verb will go at the end of the nebensatz. But wait, we can also write this statement in another way. How? It means nebensatz first and how. So here, weil ich krank bin, komme ich heute nicht zum Unterricht. So this first one here is the nebensatz, this, and the next part here is the Hauptsatz. Because first is the dependent statement, because I can't just say weil ich krank bin, because I am ill. Is it a complete statement? No. So I need to add something after it to make it complete. So this part becomes dependent. Okay, it is dependent on the next statement. Without the next statement, it just can't exist. Then here in your nebensatz, again the verb is at the end of the nebensatz, yeah, following the same structure. But the Hauptsatz, check the Hauptsatz. Generally, when you write Hauptsatz after a comma, then the verb should come first and then the next parts. Verb, subject, and then the next part of the statement. So as you can see over here, it's only the same structure with when and thus also. So let's check out more exercises. First exercise is with while. Also while said so. Ich schenke meiner Freundin Blumen. Sie hat Geburtstag. So I'm gifting my friend flowers. And the second statement is she has birthday. Now we want to connect these two statements with while. Firstly, think about which one is independent, which one is dependent. Means which one is the Hauptsatz, which one is the Nebensatz. So I can clearly see over here, I can say that ich schenke meiner Freundin Blumen is the Hauptsatz over here. So I will write Ich schenke meiner Freundin Blumen. Dann hier steht ein Komma. Okay, don't forget this comma. Always when you connect these two statements with while, when, or das, any two statements with while, when, or das, then there will be the comma. Okay, then the next statement. Now, clearly we know that in this exercise we are supposed to use while. So first while. Then check the next part. What is the reason over here? Sie hat Geburtstag. What is the nebensatz? Sie hat Geburtstag. Okay. Weil sie Geburtstag hat. Weil sie Geburtstag hat. So here hat goes at the end of the nebensatz. Similarly, solve next two and we will discuss the answers. So just stop the video, solve this. Once you are done with the solving, you can again resume with the video. Then in the second part, the question is, wir bleiben am Wochenende zu Hause. Es regnet. So when we connect these two statements, it will be, wir bleiben am Wochenende zu Hause, weil es regnet. It means we are staying on weekends at the home because it is raining. Then the third, sie arbeitet halbtags. Sie hat 4 Kinder. So she works half days. She has 4 children. Answer will be, sie arbeitet halbtags. Weil sie 4 Kinder hat. She works for half days because she has 4 children. Weil sie 4 Kinder hat. Okay, good. Then next. So the next one. Next exercise is about when statements. So here, when statements. So now ein Beispiel für Sie. Yeah, one more example for you. Wir haben genug Geld gespart. We have saved enough money. And second part is, wir fahren im Urlaub. We are going on a vacation. So again, find out Hauptsatz und Nebensatz. And when you will use when statements, it will be conditional. It is a conditional sentence now. It means when you do this, then something else will happen. So for example, here, now generally what happens is when statement starts with the nebensatz, so you state the condition first and then the consequence. For example, wenn wir genug Geld gespart haben, comma, after comma, when you start a next statement where there is no connector or no conjunction at all, you start with the form. Fahren wir im Urlaub. So when we have enough, when we have saved enough money, we will go on vacation. Yeah. So now these two next questions for you. Okay. Then here, ich fahre zur Schule. I'm going to school. Ich nehme den Bus. I'm taking the bus. Having these two statements, again, conditional. So when ich zur Schule fahre, nehme ich den Bus. nehme ich den Bus. But again, if you want to write it in another way, for example, ich nehme den Bus, wenn ich zur Schule fahre, where your Hauptsatz is first and then the nebensatz. It's still okay. It's still right. Okay. Even in the first one, if I could have said, weil meine Freundin Geburtstag hat, schenke ich ihre Blumen, it was still correct. Yeah. So you can always write the nebensatz first and then the Hauptsatz, or vice versa. That means Hauptsatz first and then the nebensatz. And then here again back to when. Ich besuche meine Oma. I'm visiting my Oma. Oma is grandma. She baked me the cakes. She bakes cookies for me. So when ich meine Oma besuche, baked sie mir the cakes. She bakes cookies for me. I hope everything is clear till here. And if it is not, don't worry at all. Just put the comment over here. I'll surely try to reply over it as soon as possible. Then next. So next part is about das Sätze, of course. So here. Again, the first is Beispiel. Ich denke, this is one statement. Second is du schaffst die Prüfung. So I think. And next is you will manage the exam, or you will manage to pass the exam. Now here with das, again the same strategy. I think, and then das du die Prüfung schaffst. So I think that you will manage the exam. You will manage for the exam. Again, when you have das, then the verb goes at the end of the nebensatz. The next one, Samuel findet. And then what is next? Tennis ist viel langweiliger als Fußball. So tennis is very much boring than football. Samuel findet das Tennis viel langweiliger als Fußball ist. Yeah, again the same strategy, same structure we use. And third is this richtig. Du kannst eine richtige Ausbildung in Deutschland machen. So it is important. And the next statement is you can do the proper education in Germany. So my statement with das will be as is richtig, dass du eine richtige Ausbildung in Deutschland machen kannst. Yeah. So it is important that you can do proper education in Germany. Yes. And I hope so you guys have understood now the use of weil, when, and das.